All right, welcome back, Heat Seekers. It is your Week 14 waiver wire pickups. This is going to be it for the season for us. I think at this point we're scraping the bottom of the ice cream container, looking for some hits for you guys. But I think we got some delicious flavors to offer you tonight. So in our Plan A tier, Mr. Sullivan, what players do we think guys need to go after first and foremost if they have waiver money left over?
Yeah, so we have Russell Gage, Dontrell Hilliard, Matt Breida, Kendrick Bourne, and Foreman.
So as you can tell, the Atlanta offense is finally producing stuff for Gage. The last few weeks, we've seen him getting targeted at a fairly high rate. And you'll see below, for the Plan A tier, I have all the percentages for you guys, mostly unowned. If you need wide receiver help, Gage feels like a good option because of the amount of targets. But what do you think about the Plan A tier and Gage specifically?
I like Russell Gage. I've always kind of had a bit of a soft spot for him. He's had some rough outings this season. He does have a very low floor, so you have to take that into consideration. But the ceiling is what we saw today, is about 24 fantasy points. And he's relevant in that offense, and Matt Ryan trusts him. So at this point in the season, if you've lost Deebo Samuel or if you've lost some wide receivers and you need to plug and play, I like Russell Gage. I also like Kendrick Bourne, who's playing at like a wide receiver 2 level for almost 3/4 of the season. He seems to have the eye of Mac Jones in that New England offense, so I'm comfortable with him. And both the Tennessee running backs have been relevant, and I think that with the situation with their pass catchers, you could see Hilliard catching a lot of passes, maybe even playing a little out of the slot while Foreman is banging it between the tackles. And Matt Breida, well, he's just kind of shown up with Zach Moss in the doghouse, and Breida's sort of taking what that backfield will give him, and he's been scoring touchdowns. So I think all of these guys are serviceable.
Yeah, the Tennessee backs feel. I mean, you see a clearly defined role for both. I think Hilliard gives you the higher ceiling. And Foreman, I don't want to say is a safer floor, but I think Hilliard beats in both categories. I think he's higher ceiling, safer floor, but I think Foreman still has value if you're really hurting at running back. These are both serviceable guys that will get you some action.
I agree.
All right, so Plan B, what's the next? So Plan B in our mind is can't get any of the guys in the first one. These guys should be okay for you, or should be able to give you some good value.
Yeah, so we have Darrel Williams, Tyler Conklin, Evan Engram, Amon-Ra St Brown, Tua Tagovailoa, and Rashod Bateman.
And again, obviously this is league specific. If these guys aren't available in your specific leagues, comment below. Let us know who some of the top guys are, and we can help you. Jump over to Discord. We talk about it on any of our shows. These are, generally speaking, typically owned less than 65-ish% in most platforms. Sometimes, depending on what the week presents us when it comes to waiver wire options, we'll include a guy that's right around the 60 to 65 threshold. So all these guys should be below 65% in most league ownerships, but that doesn't mean he isn't. They aren't, I should say. So if they aren't, comment below. Right. Let us know who's in your waiver wire availability, and we'll help you get your guys. Mr. Sullivan, what do you think about this Plan B tier? Is there someone you like more than the rest, or is this, guys you're not really super excited about?
I don't think I'm crazy excited about them, but again, if I'm looking for a wide receiver, it's hard to pass up Amon-Ra St. Brown the way he's kind of carved out a role inside of that Detroit offense. He played very well today. Jared Goff was looking for him multiple times and obviously found him on the winning touchdown, which made me super happy. But I think he's played quite well. Darrel Williams has a role in the Kansas City offense, and if Clyde Edwards-Helaire falters or is injured again, he kind of vaults back up into low-end RB1, mid RB2 numbers. Tyler Conklin, Adam Thielen went down with a sprained ankle today, so maybe KJ Osborn is an option, but Tyler Conklin really stepped up for the Vikings today and looks like he's a rock-solid tight end option for you. He's probably going to get you around that 8-9 fantasy points, which is a magical number. Tua has really stepped up since the trade deadline, and I really like what I see out of him. High completion percentage, and he's not taking any risks. He's not turning the ball over. He's just moving the ball down the field with Waddle, Gesicki, and his running backs, mostly Gaskin. And Bateman, I'm not really sure what's going on there. Baltimore's a tough offense to trust right now. I just really like the talent, and I really like the player. And if he was on my waiver wire, I would be adding him. I'm not sure I'd be starting him, but I'd be putting him on my roster.
Yep. 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 I think I just about agree with everything. I don't really have any issues with with the way you explained it because I think you did a great job with it. If you like I said, if you guys have questions, as always, comment below. Find us on Twitter, Facebook, Discord, all the places that you normally follow Roto Heat. We are there. This will be the last waiver video, but that doesn't mean we aren't available to help you with waivers if you're still needing them. At this point in the year, we just decided that it's getting slim pickings in a lot of cases, and
Yeah.
most teams are getting to the playoffs, so you're already in it, and it's tougher. But we're always here to help. Find us on all those platforms. Thank you guys as always. If you enjoy the content, slap that like, and we'll see you later.